Welcome back guys to the next video. In the previous video we discussed about the pathophysiology of esophagitis, esophageal ulcers and GERD. If you have not watched that previous video, I suggest you, the link is in the description below, go there and watch the video so that you have a full grip on the topic. In this video we are going to discuss about the lifestyle changes and the dietary modifications that we have to make so that we can improve our symptoms as well as relieve ourselves from this disease. So watch the video till end, because in the end of the video there is also a diet chart for you which will help you make these modifications easier and will make you a healthier person. If you're directly going to skip to the end of the video for the diet chart, you are not going to understand even a little bit of the diet chart. You have to understand the theory first and then follow the protocol. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel guys, stay tuned to the video, and let's switch you to the presentation.
So let's discuss the dietary management of GERD. So what are the things that we have to absolutely avoid to save ourselves from gastroesophageal reflux disease, esophageal ulcers and esophagitis? So the number one thing you have to do is we have to stop the things that are creating hyperacidity in your stomach. So these are coffee, tea and milk tea, chai. So these things are going to create a hyperacidity which we want to avoid, because we don't want to irritate the skin of the inner side of the esophagus. So it includes chocolates also, so we will skip those chocolates. Any type of spices, capsicum, red or green chili, these are going to irritate. Again, it will cause hyperacidity and it will also create the burning sensation on the sensitive skin or the ulcer. We are also going to avoid citrus fruits, but there is a catch that I want to discuss about citrus fruits in the end of this video for only specialized, only unique GERD patients. Okay, we will discuss them later. What else we have to avoid? We have to avoid fried foods, any type of high fat food or fried or deep fried or tadka vegetables and pulses, because these oily food will also create hyperacidity, will stay in the stomach for a longer time and they can cause a reflux. We will also avoid all types of alcoholic beverages and the consumption of any tobacco products also. We have to make a few changes in our lifestyle also. We have to adapt to a small portion but multiple frequency of meals in a day. So our plate should somewhat look like this and not this or towards this. We are going to eat small quantity of food, then it will be easier for our stomach to digest it. And what are the complications with GERD, esophageal ulcer and esophagitis? So these are very few simple things that I want to discuss with you guys, and let's discuss them one by one. Should we sit up straight in an upright posture after eating a meal? Yes, we should. Should we lay down immediately after a meal? No, we shouldn't. Should we elevate our head when we are sleeping? Yes. If we keep our stomach and head to the level, there are higher chances of a reflux being happening. Should we do any type of physical activity after the meal? No, not at all. Should we drink only sips of water with the meal? Yes, we want to keep the volume, the total volume and fullness of our stomach to a moderate to low level. If we are going to drink a lot of water, eat a lot of food, there are higher chances of a reflux. So too much water after a meal is not good for you. Should we bend over the floor or clean or lift objects after eating food? Definitely no. Should we manage our weight? Yes, because excess weight in the abdomen can also put pressure on your LES, that is the lower esophageal sphincter, which prevents the acid flow upwards towards the food pipe. So now let's talk about foods. What type of foods should we eating? Number one priority is we are going to eat easy digesting proteins. Why easy digesting proteins? Because we don't have enough stomach acid, or we don't have that good quality of stomach acid. So eating dense proteins will put a lot of pressure on our stomach, and our body is not capable to digest that hard protein. So easy proteins like egg whites, they should be made priority. Easy digesting bone broth soups should be made priority. We should eat chicken or fish, but in an overcooked manner. We have to cook them not only thoroughly, but I suggest that we overcook the chicken or fish. Of cooking methods or with the help of heat, we are going to totally disintegrate the chicken or fish in our pot, in our utensil, so that our stomach does not have to work hard to break down. We are going to digest or break down the proteins as much as we can before even eating it. For vegetarians or lacto-vegetarians, milk, buttermilk or curd or yogurt is the best option, because these are very easy to digest proteins with probiotic properties, and they have good amounts of potassium also in it. For people who don't want these type of options or want to add another option into this easy digesting protein, we can use whey protein or pea protein or plant based protein, because these protein powders, they are very simplified amino acids and easy to digest. So these are also going to be very easy for your body to handle. The next thing that we have to take notice, make a priority, is potassium rich foods. So in the previous video when we were discussing that how our body is going to after the body starts getting weak, there is a decrease in protein, enzyme and potassium levels, so which produces weak stomach acid. If the potassium and protein level of our body is not good, the stomach acid that is being produced will be very weak. It will decrease the digestive capacity, leading to general body weakness. So we are trying to eliminate this factor by including easy digesting potassium rich foods into our diet, such as coconut water, boiled potatoes, banana, sweet potatoes. These are very good in soluble fiber also, and they also help in managing our reflux. Then we can add mushrooms, cucumbers, pea and some other milk products also. So these all are potassium rich foods which are easy to digest. There are other potassium rich foods such as spinach or kale, but those are very high in fiber and they are not easy to digest and may lead to hyperacidity. So we are avoiding them and we are going for simple, easy to digest foods. What is the other requirement of our body? We need fiber. We need good amount of fiber. See, in people who are suffering from GERD, sometimes drinking plain liquids or not having enough fiber in the food can cause a repeated reflux issues, and their problems and symptoms will not ease off until unless we add some amount of healthy, good, soluble fiber into their diet. So moderate level vegetables, cereals and non-citrus fruits and healthy nuts and seeds, these can provide us with a good fiber source which we can incorporate with our other potassium rich foods or our protein rich foods. So we can incorporate these fibers with them so that eating a low fiber diet does not cause a reflux in our case. The next good thing for our body is probiotics. So yogurt or curd or buttermilk, they are not only a good source of easy digestible potassium and proteins, but they are also good probiotics which will help us fight the bacterial infection or the fungus infection in our stomach, and it will also fight against gastritis. It will also help us replenish the healthy bacterioflora of our stomach. So now let's discuss a few anti-acidic herbs. These herbs and spices are easily found in our kitchen, but we don't know that if they can help us or not because we lack knowledge. So I say we have some easy quick fixes present in our kitchen. All we have to do is just try them. So what are the herbs which will help our body in not being hyperacidic every time we eat something, or improve our digestive capacity? These are asafoetida, or you can add mint into our drinks. We can add carom seed into our soups, cardamom in our milk or broth. We can add fennel, or we can drink green tea, licorice and ginger. All these herbs and spices are very well known for their anti-acidic properties. Especially with people who are suffering from anemia due to GERD, can also add wheatgrass juice into their diet. This will help them drastically, because wheatgrass juice is loaded with antioxidants and chlorophyll. Even though chlorophyll is actually not digested in our not absorbed in our human body, but the chlorophyll structure is very similar to magnesium, so it is good in the recovery of anemia. Now when we were discussing about citrus fruits, then I was suggesting that citrus fruits can only and only be used in those cases where the reason for GERD is hypochlorhydria. That means weak stomach acid. So what we can do is, only in the case of people with weak stomach acid in GERD, we can add apple cider vinegar in their diet, or betaine HCl, or lemon water. What is this going to do? Let's go a few slides back. So in these slides, we try to understand that how a weak stomach acid did not produce a signal to close this valve. So by adding apple cider vinegar or lemon or betaine HCl, we are going to improve the quality of acid present in our stomach, which will generate a signal to close this esophageal sphincter. Okay, same like this over here. So either if our body is not producing strong acid, we can add some of the acid in our stomach by using these three over here. So in the end, I'm sharing a diet plan for people with GERD and esophageal ulcers. So in the early morning, we have options like wheatgrass juice or lemon water or green tea. Okay, and in the breakfast, we have cold preparation of oats with yogurt or milk and some nut seeds, and we can also use some nut butters also. Mid morning, we can have some fruit smoothie or a protein supplement or coconut water. In the lunch, we can have some boiled rice with a non-tadka dal or sabji. We are not going to fry cook our vegetables or stir fry or shallow fry or deep fry our vegetables or pulses in this case. In the evening, we can have bone broth or collagen soup. Okay, and pre-dinner we can have some salad, some grilled or roasted fish with sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a very good probiotic food. In the dinner, we can have some sweet potato or boiled eggs with some rice, okay, or any other lentils. And in the post dinner before sleep, we can have a green tea or a cold milk. I'll just rub these markings, and for anyone interested, I would like you to pause this video and take a screenshot of this menu plan, and you can follow it if you are suffering from GERD, and you can also follow the advices that have been done in this presentation. So this presentation was brought to you by me, and I hope you liked it.
So this is it, guys. I have shared all the amount of knowledge that I had gathered through my practice and my theory and practicals, and I have shared it with you guys so that you guys can take benefit from it. Erudite Nutrition never holds back information. It wants you to be healthy, stay safe. So till now on this channel, we have read and we have studied about esophageal ulcers, gastric ulcers, duodenal ulcers, and GERD. In the upcoming videos, we are also going to discuss about rectal ulcers, irritable bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, and Crohn's disease, the pathophysiology, as well as the diet protocols, the dietary interventions of these problems. So stay tuned to the channel. If you like this video, don't forget to share it with your dear ones. Follow my channel on YouTube, follow my channel on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. Click on the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any of my videos. So Erudite Nutrition wants you to stay healthy, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care of yourself.